Hello, 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 hello. This is your farmer and we are back again. Like I've always been telling you, like it has always been, anything good, if I come across anything good, I'll always share with you. And today, or from yesterday, I'm excited to have joined one of the best breeders in the world, who is Rijk Zwaan, or Rijk Zwaan Africa. You can check them on their Facebook page, on Instagram, or any other social media at Rijk Zwaan Africa. Follow them and get to know more about Rijk Zwaan, how it started, how it's doing their things, and the good thing they're doing for the farmers. Rijk Zwaan are also in partnership, or they're working together with Allard Green Tech, who is on the ground. Allard Green Tech is working closely with farmers and making sure that he gives farmers the best seed variety, the best agronomic support, and all other support that is needed as far as farming is concerned. Rijk Zwaan gives you the seed. Allard Green Tech is a messenger, takes the seeds to your farm, guides you, and takes you to the market. They have so many market links, especially when it comes to capsicum farming or to sweet pepper farming. They have so many market links. And Rijk Zwaan, other than producing their seeds, they are not also leaving the farmer behind without scales, because like I've always been telling you, you take an expensive seed, make sure also your skills are expensive, or you are up to date when it comes to skills. And Rijk Zwaan have already developed an e-learning platform free of charge. It's you to log in or to register yourself and start learning where you are. Ukua shambani, in the farm, you learn. You sleep and you dream as if you are missing something from the farm. You open the internet, you learn. It's free of charge, registration is free. On this page, there is a link that I've shared before this live. There is a post I made. That's the link. Click the link and join the e-learning platform. For those visiting us in our today's site, because we are in Wambugu Agriculture Training Center farm, you don't equip yourself with things alone. Equip yourself with skills and also the market. Remember, the skill is get to the market, get the skill, get the correct variety. And I repeat again, know where to sell your product, get the skills how to grow the product, and also get the correct seeds. And all the package mentioned is with Allard Green Tech. Allard Green Tech Kenya is offering everything that I've mentioned to you. It's offering the skills through their free agronomy support. It's offering the seeds or the quality seeds from Rijk Zwaan, and also is connecting you with the best market with the good return, and you never regret it. So run to Allard Green Tech page, and don't just like their page, like it, DM them. Make sure you DM them, WhatsApp them, and get connection to them, because at Allard Green Tech they don't just sell, they sell and make sure you make money by following up. So today I want us to learn more about sweet pepper farming or greenhouse variety farming, like I had mentioned. And I'm so lucky to be joined by one of my mzes. I usually call him mzee. He's mzee in everything when it comes to skills, when it comes to management, and when it comes to age. Huwa namuita mzee. So mzee is going to introduce himself. Mzee, mimi siwezi kusemea mzee jina lake. He's going to introduce himself, and so that now we can continue and he can tell us more about what he's doing and what he's holding in his hand. Welcome, mzee.
Okay, my name is Abel Kulei, a product development specialist for Rijk Zwaan Tanzania, for Rijk Zwaan Kenya, for Rijk Zwaan Africa. My main activity is to make sure the products are reaching those who are growing it. Here today we'll talk about the one crop, sweet pepper or bell pepper, other people calling it. My wife used to call it ho-ho, the colored one. And we have two varieties to speak about. We have Ilanga, the yellow one, and Passarella. These two in a market, no one can sell one variety without another one. So always a farmer has to grow both Ilanga and Passarella in a ratio that agronomists advise him to do. Kwa hiyo hapa tunaongea hii Ilanga na tunaongea issue ya Passarella. These two variety zinaoteshwa ndani ya greenhouse. Huwezi kuweka nje kwa open field. Una make sure you have a greenhouse or net house. Kwa hotter areas unaweka kwa net house, kwa cooler high altitude areas unaweka kwa greenhouse. Na hii crop unapootesha kwa greenhouse, you make sure that you are using drip irrigation and not any other source of water or any other method of irrigation. Drip irrigation gives you the perfect. The management of the crop is so easy that what you need is just fertilizer and a bit of chemical. And especially, make sure what I'm talking about, a bit of chemical, unatumia dawa kidogo kwa sababu crop yako iko kwa ndani ya greenhouse. Kwa hiyo wadudu hawaingii ndani, magonjwa hayaji kwa sababu magonjwa yanaletwa huku ndani na wadudu. Kama wadudu hawezi kuingia, hata magonjwa hayaingii. Kwa hiyo hizi variety mbili zimetengenezwa purposely kwa ajili ya mlaji. Mkulima anasaidia tu kuifanya mbegu kuwa chakula. Mkulima ameotesha mbegu, mbegu imeleta matunda, matunda yanaenda kwa mlaji.
Aha.
Kwa nini Passarella? Kwa nini Ilanga?
Yes.
Hii hakuna hoho au sweet pepper ingine inaweza ikaingia kwa soko watu wakaisalute kama Passarella na Ilanga.
Aha.
Passarella na Ilanga is a king. Ni king in Kenya. King to farmer. Ni kama ka gold mine kadogo kakutengeneza pesa.
Kweli kweli. Umesema mzee, umesema Passarella ama Ilanga ni king. Passarella na Ilanga ni king Kenya. I think for clear understanding or for farmers to be able to understand, nimesema ni mzee lakini nimeona kuna speed sana. Umekuja na 250 kilometers per hour. Wacha tuanze na huyu Ilanga.
Sasa Ilanga,
kwa nini
red yellow
color? Yes.
Rangi ya njano.
Aha.
Hii rangi maana yake unaona inafanana na jua.
Yes.
Maana yake ni mwanga wa jua. Ilanga maana yake ni mwanga wa
jua.
Something ikilight farmer anaona kila mahali. Ikilight consumer naye anaona kila mahali. Ikistand kwa meza pale supermarket au sokoni, mtu akiingia kwa supermarket always lazima aione.
Yes.
Na anaiona kwa sababu ya quality yake.
Kweli kweli.
Tunachozungumza ni quality iliyoko humu ndani. Nutrition value yake iko very high. Ina supply nutrients zote ile body inataka.
Yes.
Na okay, tuna red na yellow na red.
Yes.
The red one hii ni Passarella.
Yes.
Na always yellow haiwezi kwenda yenyewe kama red haipo.
Sure.
Kama yellow ikienda itauliza red iko wapi. Kwa hiyo hivi ni vitu vinashirikiana kuanzia supermarket mpaka jikoni.
Yes. So talking of supermarket to the kitchen, you know, my advice has always been, but this to the farmer, because I'm not I'm not a specialist in nutrition.
Sure.
I've been advising farmers, before you think of farming, go to the market.
Right.
And you know, the market, which is the supermarket now, I'm not talking of the market, the consumer, which is the supermarket, is already in contact with the consumer.
Yeah.
The consumer has already told them, we need a color capsicum.
Yes.
Now the market now, where is the supermarket, that's where the farmer is supposed to visit. Because farmer hawezi kwenda kwa kitchen director apate orders. Hawezi. So anakuja kwa supermarket, anamuuliza na wale watu wako wanataka nini na nini. So in most cases wanamwambia tunataka Passarella, tunataka hoho, pilipili hoho, we want capsicum.
Yeah, high quality
capsicum. So, and among the characteristics they mention, I think you've already outlined it, is the nutrition value.
Yes.
The color, the attractive color, and also the marketer wants a favor also.
Yes.
Unajua hawezi kuuza kitu akimfavor.
Ndio.
That's where the shelf life of how is the shelf life of these things?
Actually, this has a very high shelf life.
Yes.
And that's why all clever farmers, they ask for it. Because when farmers sell to a retailer
Yes.
in the shop or supermarket, a retailer needs something which can stay longer in a shelf life isiharibike mapema.
Kweli.
Oh no. Hii sasa pasarela na ilanga inakaa mpaka siku 8 kwa shelf bila kuharibika kabisa. Na hiyo ndio retailer wanataka.
Hiyo ndio retailer wanataka.
Yeye farmer kitu anataka ni kitu inaye shine, kitu yenye utamu ambayo inauzika.
Okay.
Na yule consumer anataka kitu nzuri ambayo ina value ya pesa yake.
Okay.
Na ndio hii.
Ndio hiyo. So hii sasa wakati unaongea mambo ya marketer na consumer, the value they get, that inaweka confident mkulima kuwa akilima pasalela na ilanga ana soko ya kuuza.
Ana soko ya kuuza.
I have a very interesting story. Mzee, you know I'm an agronomist now, so I do farming. Kuna some few months ago kulikuwa na what we call the market, the producers flooded the market.
Yes.
Soko imejaa, unakuta wakulima wamelima mingi sana. Lakini mkulima wa pasalela na ilanga hakurealize kama soko imejaa.
Hiyo hakuona kwa sababu yeye kwake ilikuwa inahitajika ikiisha kwa market. Ingine haiwezi kuuzika mpaka hii ishe. Mpaka ishe.
Na si kuuza peke yake anauza. Anapata price margin. Nzuri. Siku zote wakati nimeenda marketing, because most of the time I usually go to the market. The question they usually ask me, which variety do you have? Pasalela and ilanga. And that's how I came to know pasalela and ilanga.
Yes,
now, because I'm with the specialist today, for the farmer to be confident to do, especially the ilanga, how is the setup? How many fruit do farmers expect per plant? And how long does this pasalela take for it to reach this color? Because I know it's not yellow since flowering. There is a point it turns color to yellow. So inachukua muda gani kutoka flowering mpaka ama siku tumeipanda tutavuna matunda kwa how long?
Ngoja nikupe ka story kazuri katamu. Ukinunua mbegu kutoka Holland Green Tech, ukapeleka kwa plant raiser au ka raise mwenyewe, mbegu inachukua 28.
Ati plant raiser inaitwa kwa Kiswahili?
Mtengeneza miche. Tengeneza miche. Hiyo ndio plant raiser. Peleka mbegu inachukua 1 month.
1 month.
28 to 30 days.
That means ni 4 weeks.
4 weeks exactly. Your seedlings are ready for transplanting. Then unaenda kwa transplant, una follow ile instruction ya agronomy kwamba unatumia mbolea ile ya DAP na mbolea ya manure ya ng'ombe, ya mbuzi, whatever. Ile ya DAP una apply wakati wa transplanting, and from there unaendelea na top dressing au kama unatumia fertigation unaendelea na fertigation, and that will take you 82 days from day of transplanting to the first harvest. Between 82 to 92 days. Inategemea na hali ya hewa. When it's too cold, inaenda paka 92 days. When it's warmer, hali ya joto mzuri na nini, 82 days unapata tunda ya kwanza kwenda kuuza. Na crop kama ya pasalela na ilanga, under good management, inakuwa imebeba matunda between 4 and 6. Ile ya kwanza. Ile matunda ya kwanza kabisa.
Mzee, unajua unaweza kuwa unatudanganya.
Hii unaweza kuwa unatupiga siasa. Hii ya chini hii inakuwa ni matunda mpaka 6.
Hebu nipige hesabu hapa.
Cluster ya kwanza. Hapa unaona 1 2 3 4 5 6. Hii bahati ya 7 inakuwa kidogo imezidi.
7 fruit from the cluster ya kwanza. First cluster inatuwekea matunda 7. Hata hiyo ni ulikuwa umesema 8, hiyo ni vile iko less.
Sasa ikitoka hapo ujue haya matunda ni mazito.
Kama hii sasa ni grams ngapi?
Lina gram 250 mpaka 300 per fruit. Unajua, kwa hiyo the first 60 fruits ile inaweza kukupa 2 kilo. Hiyo ni first harvest from the plant ukiacha baadaye mmea.
Umesema ni 250 to 300 grams. Sasa tuseme feeding because unajua siku zote matunda za kwanza zinakuwa zimefitiwa mzuri kwa sababu ni ndo ma first born. Ndo ma first born. That means with 7 to 8 fruits uko na kilo 3.
Kabisa. Unapata kilo 3.
Sure bet.
Imagine kwa bei iliyoko sokoni.
Na nikwambie
pesa mzuri namna gani?
Nikwambie kitu mimi mzewe as an expert ujui. Ukipata kilo 3 kwa hii hoho ume break even.
Kabisa.
Cost of production umemaliza.
Sasa unaendelea kutengeneza faida.
Kwa mfano kwa greenhouse yenye ni 8 by 30 size tunapanda 1000 plants.
Ndio.
So kama unaweza kutoa 1000 3 kgs per plant in the first setup your fruit 3000 kgs.
Yes.
As you speak,
yes.
Farm gate price hapa Kenya ni 120 to 150. So unaona pesa yako yote
pesa mingi sana
usharudisha.
Umesharudisha ile cost yako ya kwanza
umesharudisha. Yes.
From there hii plant hapo haijamaliza kazi ndio imeanza kazi.
Kazi ndio bado.
Kwa sababu ukiangalia plant kama hii sasa uko chini umeshavuna. Kwanza acha nivune yangu hata mimi nikuwe na yellow mzee. Nimevuna yangu yes. Huko umeshavuna your first 60 to 80 plants. Fruits. Unaendelea kuvuna. Hizi zitakuja the following weeks. Kuna wiki ijayo, kuna ya wiki 3 weeks time. Kuna maua ya 4 weeks time utakuja kuvuna hapa. Unaona
Na nikuulize mzee, acha niulize swali kama mkulima. Angalia internode ama kuweka matunda ni less than ni about 10 centimeters. Hata sometimes less
10 centimeters unapata
less
unakuwa
na fruits
one fruit
kila mahali kila fruit
na hii sasa iko na stem mbili. Stem ya huku kuna
stem ya huku. Yes, ndio naona.
Kwa hiyo huku inazaa 3 fruits, huku 3 fruits. Kila wiki unavuna 2 fruits per plant. Continuous for another 6 months. Wengine good managers wanaenda mpaka miezi 8.
Niko na mkulima ilanga yake anaivuna mwaka mzima. Naye unajua
good management.
One thing I like about ilanga, if I was to choose between the two good varieties, Pasalela and ilanga, I would choose ilanga because of one thing. It grows solar, and the taller it grows, the more it produces. Imagine this setup of fruits mpaka huko kwa roof. Niko na mkulima kwa greenhouse zake zinapandwa na ngazi.
Unajua tunavyo advise farmers kufanya kwa greenhouse kama if you have 5 beds.
Yes.
Only 2 beds for ilanga and 3 beds for Pasalela. Because ilanga keeps on producing. It competes with 3 beds of Pasalela. That's what we recommend, and that's what we advise farmers to do. Actually, you know what I am telling you, you can't sell ilanga if Pasalela is not there.
Very true.
These always go together.
Very true.
And that's why we advise farmers to have both varieties in their greenhouses. That is it.
Thank you. And we usually say ilanga responds to the call of the market. You know, when the market calls, hello, I need some capsicum.
Because it's shiny.
Shiny, produces more. That means it's always ready to produce more, it produce quality, and to produce attractive fruits.
Yes, exactly.
So, tolerance levels.
Tolerance?
Yes, how is it tolerant?
They are actually what I can say. They are highly, they have high resistance to most common fungal diseases around. Yeah, because disease like fusarium, they tolerate, and other fungal diseases.
Yes.
For viral disease, actually is a strong variety, but also to avoid getting any viral disease is to stop insect getting in your greenhouse.
Yes.
Because viral diseases are transmitted by doodles like whitefly, aphids, thrips. They are transmitting viral disease from outside to the greenhouse. So these are greenhouse crop. They normally don't get sick.
Sure.
If they get sick, it means it's farmers careless.
Just to echo on viral disease, my advice to farmers when it comes to viral disease, because sometimes farmer may blame the variety for something that the variety doesn't involve the variety.
Yes, exactly.
One thing, there is no variety that is tolerant to these viral diseases.
Everything.
Now I want to take you back when COVID came, tukaambiwa COVID imekuja. Tuliambiwa nini? Nini masharti ilikuwa gani? Tunawe mikono, tuvalie mask, to keep distance. Ndio tusishiko na
COVID.
Hata kama tuliambiwa kuna chanjo na tunaweza kujiisolate COVID ipone, hakuna mtu angetiki that risk aseme nitatembea mapua wazi
ili nikapate chanjo. Si unaona
Si ndio? At the end of it, by the way, unajua unaweza kupona COVID mimi nife.
Yes ndio.
Very true. So
kila mtu ana resistant tofauti.
So farmers should protect, just like the way we are putting on the mask.
Yes.
We are washing our hands. Farmers should protect
the crops against insects which are bringing in the diseases.
And these insectal aphids, thrips, red spider. What about red spider mite?
Even red
spider mite and white flies. Very dangerous. Yes, kwanza thrips. I've seen the worst when it comes to thrips.
You can imagine.
Ni mbaya zaidi. So away from Ilanga, I think we got enough of Ilanga.
Yes.
Farmers, I know farmers will. Those who are not doing Ilanga have already made their mind. This is the variety to go to when it comes to yellow variety. And it's because one, the market command, two, the consumers command, then you make money.
Yes. Yes. And it's open.
100%.
So easy. It's so easy to do
you make good money.
I'm telling you, there is no fruit crop, fruit veg crop, which can give you money better than Ilanga and Passarella.
Very true.
This is a gold and is a mining.
And it's a mining
for farmers to make money.
You've seen
Ilanga and Passarella.
Yeah, the pride of Africa.
Exactly. The king of Kenya.
The king of Kenya. The king of Africa. By the way, Kenya is the Dakota of Africa.
Yes, you can imagine.
Don't fight me. I'm joking. Yeah, but if you want to succeed in farming, if you want to succeed as a farmer, you have to choose the right variety. You have to choose what the consumer wants. You have to choose what the market wants. The market wants Passarella and Ilanga. The consumer is interested with Passarella and Ilanga. Why are you running to take other varieties? Why?
Yeah.
On top of that, Rijk Zwaan is offering the best of the best, from seeds to the training. Like I've always been telling you, when you want to start farming, go to the market, get the skills, then buy the seeds. And with combination or with partnership of Allard Green Tech and Rijk Zwaan, everything is available. They are offering e-learning classes. If you have not subscribed or if you have not joined the e-learning classes, there is a post I did. They have the best e-learning class. You can also run to Allard Green Tech page, like their page, and don't just like their page. DM them, send them the message. Go to Rijk Zwaan page, like their page, DM them, send them the message, and don't forget to click the link that is guiding you how to join the e-learning classes and get the best skills when it comes to farming and farming of different crops. When you're in the farm, ukisahau kitu, unaangalia kitabu chako, unajifunza. Ukikuwa kwa nyumba ukisahau kuna kitu unastahili kujifunza, yani uko na notes mkononi wako. Na courtesy of Rijk Zwaan, courtesy of Allard Green Tech. Allard Green Tech gives you the seed, connect with the best market, but I can tell you for sure, without fear, Passarella and Ilanga uhitaji hata market connection. Just sema uko nazo.
It sells itself.
Sema uko nazo, niko
nayo utaona. Watakuja kuitafuta. They will start asking you, shamba yako iko wapi? Tukuje kwa njia ipi?
Tukuje.
Straight away.
Kwanza hata wataki kupeleke sokoni, wanataka kujia.
Wanataka ununue hapo unapolima.
Yes. Now we've done with Ilanga. We'll come back to Ilanga later.
Exactly.
Let's talk about this beautiful man. This beautiful lady.
Beautiful red Passarella.
Passarella.
Red Passarella. You know, always in a sweet pepper market, there is no a color which can sell itself. Always.
None.
When Passarella is selling, Ilanga has to be closer to the place. Because always when you sell red, they'll ask you where's yellow. Sometimes they'll even ask you, can you put green in between or the other way around?
Yes.
These two varieties are selling each other.
Complement each other.
There's no way Passarella can sell without Ilanga. And that's why we are holding the two. We are asking farmer to do both.
Yes.
There is no one which can support itself. Always every one complement the other one.
Yes.
And
yes.
that's why we are here with Passarella and Ilanga.
So the characteristics, so you've already given us all the sweet characteristics. Not even given us, shown us.
Yes.
You've already shown the farmer.
They
They have
are
seen.
looking.
Yes, they're looking.
Always.
Now for Passarella, why
Yes.
should we choose Passarella? Or
Always
why should
avoid fake fruits, because other might tell you this is Passarella.
Yes.
If Passarella is not long, it's not, the length is not bigger than
you told
That's
me
not
it's
Passarella.
oblong.
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 This shape, the shape you see, we call it oblong. And other clever sellers, they call it lamuyo shape. This is a lamuyo.
Lamuyo.
Lamuyo shape.
Ni
That's
Kiitaliano. Lamuyo.
Yeah, they call it lamuyo.
Eh, bana, mimi nasoma
This is a long shape. Then Ilanga is blocky. You know, the width and length is almost the same.
Yes.
Yes, when you look at radius and the length,
Yes.
is almost the same. This is Ilanga.
Yes.
Ilanga shines. The color of skin is not pure yellow, it gets orange yellowish. You see, that color is not really pale.
Yeah, I can see them
is
on my
orange,
fruit.
orange.
You've started confusing me.
Yes.
I'm seeing two different colors.
Yes.
The orange
The
on one
orangish.
side.
We don't call it orange,
Yeah,
it's orangish
orangish.
and yellowish.
Hebu kwa Kiswahili.
Yeah, njano ya chungwa.
Njano.
Njano ya rangi ya chungwa. Hiyo ndio rangi ya Ilanga. Na red ya Passarella is dark red.
Dark red.
Unaona hii dark red, yeah?
Nyekundu ya nini?
Iliyokolea. Nyekundu iliyokolea ndio rangi ya Passarella. Hizi variety mbili nutritional wise ni kama zimelingana. Kitu kidogo tu kimeongezeka kwa yellow kwamba ina carotene. Carotene.
Yes.
Na kwa red
Yes.
ina a bit more iron. Iron zaidi kuliko hii. Madini ya chuma.
Madini ya chuma yeye anazijua.
Kwa ndio tofauti yake. Na ndio sababu ukienda kwa packet ya sweet pepper lazima mbili ziwe kwa paketi moja.
Zinaendanishwa kwa
kwenye
pamoja.
matunda.
Yes.
Wakati supermarket. Hakuna paketi ina red peke yake.
Kweli.
Lazima iwe red na yellow.
Yes.
Ili ukale zote kwa pamoja.
Kweli.
Kuhakikisha nutritional wise you are complete. Hii ina vitamin C nyingi sana.
Zote mbili zina vitamin C.
Zote mbili.
I think I read somewhere zina highest vitamin C kuliko the oranges. Machungwa ina vitamin C kuliko machungwa.
Ina vitamin C 7 times ya chungwa. 7 times ya chungwa. Unaona, kwa si very nutritious. Na ndio sababu watu wanaipenda.
Na ni kwa sababu ni Ilanga. Si ati kuna variety nyingine kuna na hiyo. Ni kwa sababu ni Ilanga.
Kwa sababu watu wanapenda Ilanga. That's it.
Now on production part of Passarella.
Yes.
You've told us about the production, the fruit setting of Ilanga. What about Passarella? How is the fruit setting, the weight, the length of production, the period it takes to start producing? How is that? Because actually, that is the interest of the farmer.
The two varieties takes the same period of time in a nursery.
Yes.
It's the same. When you transplant, normally they grow the same, and from day 82, both varieties can start giving you a fruit.
Okay.
But it depends on the temperature in your location.
In your location, yes.
Yeah, where temperature is low can take you up to 95 days.
Yes,
to
yes.
get the first fruit.
Yes.
But where temperature is high, 82 is average days to maturity.
Yes.
Then after that, because plant is getting support by rope,
Yes, yes.
and it keeps on production, this can be harvested up to from 6 to 8 months. Other good farmers, they do it throughout the year.
And you're talking of harvesting, not growing. You are talking of harvesting.
Harvesting 6 months. Because from seed to seedling, that's
4
1
weeks.
month.
1 month, yes.
Then you add another 3 months to start harvesting.
So from
then you
harvesting,
harvest for 6 months.
interesting.
Every week, each plant will give you 2 fruits. That's how we actually recommend, and that's how we teach farmers to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
There is something that has been confusing me because majority of the farmers have been asking this question, and since now I'm with an expert,
Yes,
I think I'll pose the question to you.
Yes.
Does poor pollination affect fruit setting? And if how is Passalela and Ilanga affected by poor pollination? Or how do we make sure that there is good pollination when it comes to Passalela and Ilanga?
That's a very good question.
Yes.
Normally, you see, the way we recommend planting in a greenhouse.
Yes, the way we planted to Meacha Tunjia.
Yes.
Yes.
So the space between bed and bed,
yes,
from center of the bed to another bed center, should not be below 140. But we recommend 150 centimeter from center of bed to the center of another bed.
Oh, from center of bed to the center of another bed.
Okay. That's 150 centimeter. That's the most recommended.
Every day is a learning day.
Then, space between plants from one plant to another is 40 centimeter.
40 centimeters. Then, repeat that again. From one plant to the other. Talking of plant to the other, I think it's from this term, this term here,
yes,
to this term here.
Yes, should be 40 centimeters.
40 centimeters.
Then, on a bed, we should have 2 rows.
2 rows
planted on one bed.
Why not 3?
No, because the way it is, we need a good air circulation within the crop.
Yes.
Inside the crop. If air circulation is poor, then you get a problem of what you were asking for. The poor pollination.
Poor pollination.
Because if air circulation is not good in your crops, the pollen drying takes longer than usual, and it loses viability. If pollen is not dry enough on time, it will lose viability.
Yes.
And once it loses viability, no pollination will take place. Fertilization will be very poor.
Okay.
But in sweet pepper, it's not really common to have to boost pollination by either hand
shaking,
or shaking. For sweet pepper, it's not that common. That's common only in tomatoes. But other farmers, they introduce bee to help them pollination.
Yes.
Or you can assist just a bit to shake your plants by small stick that you shake you shake flowers.
Yes.
And get pollen out of the male part into female part.
Okay.
That's what's happened.
That's good. That's done when it comes to pollination.
The nature of flower.
Yes.
Nature of sweet pepper flower.
Yes.
Is always pointing down. Always. Flower after getting fully grown, it will point down. And when you look at the flower, there is a female and male part. So always with a pepper flower, the female part is longer than male part.
Okay.
Where pollen is a bit shorter inside, and female part is longer.
Yes.
So when pollen is falling down, it will fall down slowly and get attracted into female part, and that's why always there will be no problem of boosting the pollination by hand, because naturally the way flower is, you get a proper pollination. But something else which will affect pollination is like now in Nyeri, it's too cold.
Sure.
It takes too long for pollen to dry because it's cold. We need a bit higher temperature to take out the moisture from the flower. But it's too cold, so it also induces poor pollination, because maybe it was supposed to pollinate at 10 in the morning, but pollen is not dry. It will come to pollinate maybe later in the afternoon, and by then the pollen viability is poor.
Ah,
Those
interesting.
are the problem which causes poor pollination.
Wow, wow. So it's not a
in a
factor.
high-tech farming, they induce high heating
Eating,
in a
yes, I think-
greenhouse, and pollen is dry on time,
Yes.
and the pollination takes place on time.
Aha.
And in case the poor pollination, good sign of poor pollination in a greenhouse, I'll show you. Nipe hiyo tunda hapo. Hiyo. Chuma tu. You know, good sign of that a fruit didn't pollinate on time, you get your fruit misshaped. It comes like this.
Okay.
That there is no seed inside. No.
If there is poor pollination, there is no seed inside.
There was no pollination took place in here. You see? So no seeds. If there is no seed, fruit will not get a good shape. It will be amorphous, a shapeless fruit like this.
Okay.
This is a fruit which didn't get pollination. You see? So this is one. The other one is, actually this is the main sign of poor pollination, poor pollinated fruit. And
Poorly
you can't sell
pollinated-
this in a market.
Yeah, you can't sell
So
this.
always when you see a fruit like this from your crop,
Yes.
make sure you remove it earlier. That don't consume a lot of energy, which could save another fruit or flowers on top.
Yes.
That's what happens. So always we're encouraging a distance from bed to bed to encourage also good air circulation.
Yes.
It's good to maintain your crops plant to plant 40 centimeter.
Yes.
And 2 rows on a bed. And method of transplanting, make sure they are in a zigzag arrangement when you are planting. Then from there, you see how simple it is to grow sweet pepper. There are common, what we call physiological disorders. One of physiological disorder is poor pollinated fruit.
Poor pollinated.
That you get a funny looking shape. The other one, which is also common, and we get a lot of problem with it, is blossom end rot.
Yes,
very common.
I know,
that a fruit, we have no good example here.
There is no example.
These are well managed.
Yes.
That you get your fruits rotten at the bottom.
Yes.
That we call it a blossom end rot.
Blossom end rot.
And the causative of that is poor calcium uptake to the plant.
Yes.
When uptake of calcium fertilizer from the soil is poor, then you get the blossom end rot. And the other thing which can encourage, can cause blossom end rot is when temperature is too low. When temperature is too low, a plant takes too long because calcium nitrate is always slow moving.
Yes.
It's not like other nutrients. It moves very slowly because it's heavy thing. So when it's cold, plant can't absorb calcium nitrate. No matter if calcium is in the soil, still plant cannot absorb it because on top the leaves are not evaporating.
Yes.
There is no losing of water that plant can take another water from the ground. So it causes also blossom end rot.
Blossom end rot.
Sometimes some farmer make a mistake. That's reason number 3, that they put a lot of potassium and nitrogen in the soil. Then the ratio of potassium and nitrogen and magnesium, if those fertilizers are too high, they stop absorption of calcium to the plant.
Yes.
So there is a science behind to deal with in order to avoid getting blossom end rot. That's it.
Okay. Wow, interesting.
Naona science, yeah? Farming is a science.
Mpaka mkulima
Farming is a science.
Yes.
Lakini haitakiwi mkulima awe na PhD. Haitajiki mkulima kuwa amesoma mpaka sijui second school. No, hivi vitu unajifunza tu.
Ni vitu applicable.
Kama unajua kusoma simu, then you just Google, you'll get all answers from Google. Alafu Google sijui kama inasema kwa Kiswahili.
Talking of kusema, talking of learning, like Mzee is saying, for you to get the best class or for you to get the best training when it comes to greenhouse farming, especially cucumber and tomatoes, join Rijk Zwaan e-learning platform.
Yes.
It's free of charge. Nobody will charge you subscription fee. You are not going to use any money to learn. It's just free. As a farmer, your work is just registering for the on that platform and uanzie kusoma from planting to harvesting. You can learn as many times as possible anywhere you want to learn at your free time. So don't set. We are not yet done with Pasalela.
Okay, sure.
And there's some few comparison. You are telling me about the Pasalela, the fresh of
Yes,
the Pasalela,
yes.
as compared even to Ilanga. Let's compare it with the Ilanga because it's what we are holding.
Yes.
Yeah, unaniambia it's thick flesh and how consumers like it. You know, these are the things I think my farmers should also know, so that when they are going to Nini, I have already cracked one. When they go to grow Pasalela, wanajua ni kwa nini tuna grow Pasalela, ni kwa nini, why do consumers like to run to Pasalela?
Unajua, tunaposema high quality, maana yake nini?
Tuelezee
kwa
mzee.
ndani huku kilichotengenezwa huko ndani ni Mungu ametengeneza.
Kweli.
Kwa hiyo kipo humo ndani.
Kweli.
Lakini Rijk Zwaan imeboresha, imetengeneza ikawa bora zaidi.
Yes.
Na kutengeneza ikawa bora zaidi, tumetengeneza tunda ambalo lina mbegu ambayo inazaa matunda mengi kwa mmea mmoja. Ukisha koma, ukivuna, ukimpelekea retailer au supermarket, tunda la Pasalela linakaa muda mrefu zaidi kwa supermarket table compare na other red varieties za watu wengine. Unaona? Na kwa nini Pasalela? Ukiuliza mahali popote, they will tell you what is Pasalela. Pasalela is the red, shining, sweet pepper which has a bigger, thicker flesh which will not dry quickly and has a longer shelf life. Kitu gani inafanya hii iwe na shelf life? Ni outer skin yake. Hii outer skin ni ngumu. Hairuhusu evaporation. Kwa hiyo fruit hai evaporate haraka. Alafu hai lose maji haraka kwa sababu ndani iko na maji mingi. Unaona hii skin, skin yake ni thick.
Yes. Very thick, yes.
Mpaka hii maji ishe huku ndani, ndio hii inyauke, inachukua muda mrefu.
Kweli.
Kwa Pasalela na hii Pasalela inaweza ikakaa up to 8 days kwenye shelf life.
8 days.
8 days. That's a lot. Ina maana kama unauza kila wiki, every week you sell Pasalela, unayovuna leo itakuta ile uliouza last week kwenye shelf. Itakuta ile bado iko fresh. Kwa hiyo yule mtu wa market anauza tu ile ya zamani ili hii fresh iingie. Lakini sio kwamba imeharibika. Kwa sababu hii ina very strong hard outer skin and thicker flesh inside.
Wow, interesting for Pasalela.
Na unajua hii kitu mzuri yake, hii ni tamu.
Ni tamu.
Uhitajiki kupika, unaweza ukatengeneza salad. Ukala unatafuna tu. Very sweet. Just Namona, simnyang'anyi. Ya kwake, huyu alikuja karibu na mimi.
Wacha wa taste.
Kaa mbali. Ninakugawa kwa kupendelea. Sasa ni upande huu.
Mzee, itabidi ukate hizo zote sasa ukiwagawia. Wagawie.
Ngoja nimpe mtu mmoja. Nani mkubwa? Nenda kwa pale sasa wagawie wenzako. As we taste the sweetness of Pasalela, hata watoto wameshakubali. Analamba mdomo. Wameona ni tamu sana.
Watoto washa confirm Pasalela is sweet. I'm reminding you to washa confirm Pasalela is sweet. I'm reminding you to follow the Rijk Zwaan Facebook page. Don't forget to DM them. Follow them, DM them, and also the interesting part about it is follow the link that is on their page and join their e-learning classes. They have the best e-learning classes where they train farmers on different farming when it comes to greenhouses. They have the tomato farming e-learning class, and also they have cucumber farming e-learning class, and many more that are coming. Make sure you always you have registered, you have subscribed, so that you can continue to get the update and the best skills. Like I've always been telling you, skills is what makes a farmer. The best seeds are from Rijk Zwaan. Pasalela Ndilanga is the best variety for the greenhouse. Hey, Mzee.
You have tested. What is the name of this? Eh? Passarella. Tell me, what is it? Passarella. What? Passarella. Yes, sure. This is another friend of Passarella. You know the name of this? This is Ilanga. What? Ilanga. Yes, Ilanga is sweeter than Passarella. Do you want to test it? Yes. I'll give it to your teacher. Who's your youngest? Where is your youngest person? Student? No, that one there. I'm giving it to your teacher. Give it to your teacher. He'll give you later. When you go home, take it to your mom. Tell him that is Ilanga. What? Ilanga. Yes. Thank you.
Ilanga. Okay, you've heard about Ilanga. You've heard about Pasalela from the Habel. And you see how he's excited akiona wanjuku wake. Hey. Those are his grandchildren, so that's why he's excited.
And I'm now transferring my knowledge to these guys.
To your grandchildren.
To become an expert like I do, right? You like farming? Does your father has a farm? What does he grow? Which crop? Maize. Now tell him, let him start growing Ilanga and Pasalela. Right? Sure. Okay. Sawa.
Thank you, Mwalimu, for bringing them here. Thank you. We are so grateful because we want to. Currently, the system is CBC, which is competency based, and I think CBC is what we are doing. Doing it practically, sharing all the skills, and making sure they learn through doing. There is a saying we see in farming: monkey see, monkey do. I think it's a simple definition of CBC. All the best, Mwalimu. Thank you for bringing them. Okay. So, and like we've said, the best variety, the best greenhouse variety, if it's not Pasalela and Ilanga, don't try any other variety. If it's not a product of Rijk Zwaan, don't try any other variety.